Hey guys, what's up? I am back with a brand new video and it's time to do a speed test comparison between the Redmi Note 10s versus the Infinix Note 10 Pro. Infinix Note 10 Pro as well as the Redmi Note 10s, and both phones is powered by Mediatek Helio G95 chipset. We have 8GB of RAM on the Infinix, while on the Redmi Note 10s we have 6GB of RAM. On the back we get a quad cameras on the Infinix Note 10 Pro, while on the Redmi Note 10s we have a triple cameras on the back, and both phones has a 64 megapixel main camera. So I am very excited to see that how is the Infinix Note 10 Pro is stack up against the Redmi Note 10s, because we have the same processor on both phones. So without any wasting time, let's get right into it. Now let's see the boot up test first. And faster, logo is here more faster on the Infinix, and both phones is running on Android 11. We have a XOS. We have a MIUI version 12.5 right out of the box, so that's a really good thing. And you can see Infinix Note 10 Pro is more faster when it comes to booting up, and the Redmi Note 10s it is also right behind there, but again about 4 or 5 second difference between these two devices. We have a Full HD AMOLED display with a 60Hz refresh rate on the Redmi Note 10s, while on the Infinix Note 10 Pro we have a Full HD IPS LCD display with a 90Hz refresh rate. And also we get a center punch hole on both phones, which is more smaller on the Redmi Note 10s as compared to the Infinix. So now let's see apps opening speed. Everything's closed up in the background and you can see. So now let's see phone dialer. That is exactly the same on both phones. Let's see settings. Again, little more faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro if I'm not wrong. Now let's go display on both phones, and you can see we have 90Hz refresh rate, while on the Redmi we does not have any high refresh rate display. So now let's check out some more application. Now let's see Amazon shopping, and that is exactly the same on both phones, and you can see, which is obvious. Now let's see the scrolling, more smoother on the Infinix. Yes, I can see the difference between 60Hz and 90Hz. So now let's see some games application. Now let's see that who is going to be the fastest one despite having the same processor on both phones. Let's see Candy Crush Saga, and you can see very similar on both phones. Instagram faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro. Let's see Pin Out, again exactly the same, and you can see no difference there. Let's see Snapchat, exactly the same. Let's see Spotify, and you can see app it is completely crashed on the Infinix. So now let's remove this as well. Now let's see Subway Surfer on both phones. And again, and you can see exactly the same on both phones. Let's see Temper and 2, and faster this time on the Infinix Note 10 Pro. Because the UI it is really light on Infinix phones, no animation in the start. Let's see Twitter, faster on the Redmi. Zedge, and you can see little more faster on the Infinix. Now let's see the scrolling, again more smoother on the Infinix Note 10 Pro. I see little bit lag on the Redmi in the start, but after some time really smooth as well. So last time I launched the cameras on both phones, default camera app. Now let's see that who is going to be the fastest one. Default camera app faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro, who is faster there. Now let's see internet browsing speed. I am using default Google Chrome on both phones. Wikipedia.org faster, and you can see very similar on both phones. Now let's see the scrolling. Again in the start I see a little bit lag. That always happened on Android phone. Now let's open this, and faster on the Infinix, and you can see, let's see the scrolling again, more smoother on the Infinix Note 10 Pro. So guys, now let's see RAM management on both phones. And Infinix Note 10 Pro has 8GB of RAM, but the Infinix has a weird issue. It automatically remove apps in the background. Here you can see application it is not available on the Infinix Note 10 Pro. Let's see phone dialer on the Redmi, no refresh. Let's see settings, no refresh. Amazon shopping, that is seems like refresh. Let's see Candy Crush Saga. Refresh. Instagram. Refresh. Let's see Pin Out. Refresh on the Redmi. Let's see Snapchat. Refresh again. Refresh on the Subway Surfer. Refresh on the Redmi. Let's see Temper 2. Let's see Twitter. That is seems like refresh, but it is not refresh. Zedge. That is not refresh. Last we're back to the internet browser, and that is not. That is seems like refresh. Again, you guys are the judge of the speed test. So guys, overall I have to say regarding the app's opening speed, as you can see that, and both phones is perform very similar in game map during time. In system-based application in Infinix Note 10 Pro, it is little bit more faster there, but in RAM management, Infinix Note 10 Pro is also very good in the RAM management. But again, this phone it automatically remove apps in the background. So that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Infinix Note 10 Pro versus the Redmi Note 10s. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.